become focused on is how do we fix it? What I do know is that I was called in and asked to solve this problem, this timeline contraction problem. And I eventually did my due diligence and did all the investigating and basically only had one piece of information, and that was reinforcement. The computer's right. The timelines will contract down to some inevitable thing. There is an inevitable event. It's been forecast, it's been predicted, it's been fed to us in a slop trough of what they want us to believe will happen. They don't actually have control over what happens. They only have control over the reaction, and it seems that no matter what they try to do to cause their desired reaction, it's going to have an opposite effect. Much, much easier for me to explain today what that process is as opposed to back then. If I had to give it a name, I would say it's the awakening process. It's an evolution of consciousness that cannot, will not, and no matter what decisions or possibilities are injected into the equation, eventually it all resolves down to us all learning the truth and becoming aware of this massive dam of lies that has been built that keep us from knowing massive volume of information that we should otherwise possess. It's essentially what happened with Looking Glass.
Well, that's what it's about, guys. When you don't take the deal, I got told things. That's how come I've said to you earlier, a couple of years ago, when I was putting my biography together, like I told you about things in my head, and I knew how the thing can, your information, like you can't even think about some of these things, how you're going to put it together. And I said way back then about the singularity and this and that of the computer and all, okay? But so there's two fashions here happening, so it's all good. You get on the right path, you're right, guys. No.
I'm still trying to understand, because I'm getting other visions of this as well, where it's the water is coming through, and shimmery effects. That's what it is. It just comes across the horizon. Now, I'm still trying to understand, because I'm getting other visions of this as well, where it's the water is coming through, and that's going to change the whole landscape. And what I've come to understand is there's probably going to be two or more scenarios.
Like I've told you before on my walkabout, it was in Australia with Aborigines. I've spent about 20 years of my life on and off over in Australia as I'm 20 million years old and 53 years younger at this moment of time in this organism. This vessel lies. As we say, church. See he, you are Christ's house. Heaven is within, the Christ within inside the house. You know what the Christ house like? This is thing one. And it's like this is the cross. Living man is the cross. When he steps out,
and it's all going to unfold. And it's going to be basically on which side of the fence you sit on. I think for the ones that do their spirit does evolve, you will see that it'll be a light wave. That's what's been described to me, like this light energy, this wave of energy of plasma or whatever you want to call it, is sweeping across the plane, and it will basically encompass, because that's all we are, we're just light particles, we're just spirit beings. It will, again, it's hard to describe it, it's a quantum physics sort of thing that I've been trying to learn a bit, but it's like it will, photons and electrons will start vibrating higher. That's what's been described to me. So they're vibrating at a certain frequency at the moment. That's why we're so dense. We feel so dense. It won't be that way. Once this wave comes across, we're going to be vibrating higher. And I suppose the message is from me that if you are prepared to do this growth and you want to go on this spiritual path that some will choose to go on, is that you need to be in resonance with Mother Earth. That is the first message that came through to me. What does that mean? The Earth's frequency is rising at the moment. So the Sherman resonance, which is usually 7.83